Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Ryan Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday, April 18th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. And happy Good Friday to you all. Happy Good Superman Friday because it is Superman's birthday. It is Good Friday. It is episode 323 of Kruse Control. I'm so happy to have you guys back. And again, our audience is growing, guys. I can't believe the numbers are right. 12,421 subscribers. If it's your first time on Kruse Control, welcome. We got a lot to talk about. We're having a fantastic night. Welcome to a new experience. You're going to love it so much. And also, guys, welcome back, the Thirsty Daddy, Mr. GR Wire. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian, it's good. We're Friday night, and we're having liquid refreshments and having a good time.
Having a good time, GR. How was your in-between? We had a day off. We had a day off last time. We got a day off yesterday because we did like 2 shows back to back. It was a little wild, right?
Yeah, it really was. I mean, we didn't go on the air. I was ready. I said, where are we? We're not on the air.
We're not going live. What's going on? Peppy was still excited. You got some time, right, Pep? Yeah, it's true. Your first Friday in a while, I would say, Pep Star. It's Good Friday, and you love the Thirsty Daddy, right?
Don't start trouble. I always have to start trouble when it comes to you, Pep. You know, that's my job.
Don't start trouble, GR. Good to have you back.
You back, little guy.
Good to have you guys here. Happy Good Friday. We're going to be good tonight, right? We're going to be good tonight. What's up, Kwai? Good to have you here. We're going to be good tonight, but thank you guys for being here. But you know what? We're not alone. We're not alone at all. Of course, our fellow executive producer is here, guys. We'd love to have him here from at 3Gs. If you haven't checked it out, inspirational, motivational, and it's going to change your life. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ron?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey. Doing well. What you have in your hand there, Ronald?
I have another pair of headphones. I just don't know if white or black looks better, so I'm going to figure it out.
Okay, you're going to play around with it a little
Go
bit.
with white.
Oh,
white, yeah.
I think he's saying that because it's working.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying that because it goes with his hat.
I can't hear Peppy.
And the Kruse Control background.
You can't hear Peppy.
The commenters are saying Peppy's mic's off.
Okay, maybe they mean like his lips, maybe.
Somebody says his mic's off.
Hey, Queen, can you hear Peppy? How you been, Ronald? You doing good?
I'm doing good. Yep.
What's new? Anything big? Anything big happening with that 3Gs, with life? What's happening?
Everything with me is big when it happens. It just didn't happen this week. But it's all good.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm happy that you're here, though. I got to tell you that, too, because it's been a while. And honestly, I'm always happy to have us here on a Friday, right? It's always great.
What do you mean it's been a while?
She can't hear him, Brian.
I don't know. I think I've been drinking. It's a good Friday, you know?
It was Tuesday I saw you last.
Very, very true. Very true. I know what's going on, actually. I think I know why we can't hear Peppy. I think I figured it out, guys. Give me 1 second, okay? I think I know. Can you guys hear Peppy now? Peppy?
Whoa.
I can hear Peppy. Guys, can you hear Peppy?
I can hear Peppy.
You please, Mrs. Robinson.
I think, but can we hear everybody? Can we hear Peppy? No one wants to say.
We can, but
Nobody wants to. It's like, come on.
Come on, let us know if you can hear Peppy. Ronald, anything else? 3Gs? Anything big with 3Gs? Any big movements?
No big movements lately. No.
Okay.
We're waiting for that.
Okay, well, I can't wait to find out. Good to have you back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward.
Thank you.
And also, welcome back, everybody. Beam me up, Mr. Jordan Sells here. What's up, Jordan?
We're not. I think we're good. I think we can hear Peppy.
Okay. What's up, Jordan?
Not much. We had some good weather here, except it rained all day. But I got a nice little jog in, smoked some meat today. It was a productive day.
Boy, you're smoking some meat, man. We're gonna meat.
Smoking meat, huh?
I got the smoker out. I'm smoking some meat.
I usually do that on Saturday.
I'm not touching that one for anything.
Sounds like some ribs.
Yeah, making some ribs.
Steaks.
I love
Hey,
that,
Queen,
Jordan.
how's it going?
Peppy has regained his voice.
Peppy is
What
back.
No.
What else is new, Jordan? Anything big happening in your life right now? Anything big movement? Anything magical happening?
I had a big movement before I came on the show.
I knew it. I knew he was. I knew it.
TMI, Jordan. TMI.
I knew he was going to do that. I knew it.
Oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot, Jordan. That's a lot. Welcome back, Jordan. Welcome back. Welcome back. And of course, everybody, you hear him now. Welcome back, the pep star himself. What's up, Pepe?
Excited to be here with Thirsty Daddy, MJ the GOAT, and the super duper Ron Gidry.
Ron Gitry.
Happy
That was an ex-Yankee
Easter.
pitcher.
Oh.
Is that's basketball? Basketball.
Baseball.
He's a big baseball star, guys.
It's okay, Ron. Still love you, man.
Big man.
Happy to have you guys back. We're going to have a fun time. We have a great time tonight. Happy we're all here. But you know what? It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday. Every week, there's always one thing going down Cruise Control, guys. And that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is Twisted Metal, guys, because Twisted Metal officially has a release date. That's right, officially Thursday. Season 2 will start Thursday, July 31st. And if you're excited about Twisted Metal, as Jordan is, I know a lot of people out there, they had a little teaser come out. They had some doors open up, and they're like, it was like a long delay until you actually see the date. It was pretty cool. I'm like, I can't wait to see this. I hope it's a great new season. Will Arnett coming back to be the voice of the clown. I mean, with Samoa Joe playing the body, you got Anthony Mackie coming back. And this new season, of course, we're finally getting into the tournament where we have Nev Campbell coming in. She's been grooming Anthony Mackie's John Doe for this Twisted tournament, and I can't wait to see how it goes. Happy Easter, Sean. Good to see you. I'm so excited to see it, guys. But speaking of Twisted, it's going to be twisted. It's going to be brutal. And the Brutalist, guys, is coming over to Max, everybody. The Brutalist. Again, I didn't get a chance to watch this. Of course, it won 3 Oscars, and Adrian Brody is so good in this. He really is. And honestly, if you haven't seen it in theaters, it's a long movie. It's got 2 acts. There's an intermission, so I understand not seeing it in theaters. I was one that couldn't watch theaters. I just need to watch this at home. But if you want to watch it on Max, coming out May 16th, 2025, you can watch it in all of its glory. And then on the 17th afterwards, if you want to watch it on linear streaming still too. And honestly, he won Best Actor. I know we made fun of him a little bit about like how long his speech was, but he's such a fucking phenomenal actor. I still think that he shouldn't have won because honestly, the idea that Ray Fiennes never won an Oscar and he was so great in, of course, the Concorde, I really kind of wanted him to win for that. But you know what? It's okay, guys. It happens. And I gotta tell you, it's brutal though. It's brutal. It's a brutal movie. And something else that's very brutal, I say this too, is of course the death of Gene Hackman. It's fucking sad. It demolished us in a lot of ways. It hurt us. It destroyed us. A legendary actor, guys. But one thing that came forward recently about what he was living in, apparently the property that he owned and his wife, Betsy, was like infested with rats. And then, and you know what? And she actually died because she was exposed to rat feces, urine, and all that. And they were everywhere. The CDC actually came out and they did a home check on them. And they found out 1 week before they actually passed away that there were rodents everywhere. There were nests. They were finding them throughout their whole property, outbuildings, detached garages, in their cars even. And they did this environmental risk assessment because they heard they were living in a bad situation. And when they found this out, they found rodent feces in the garages. They found 2 castivas in their 3 sheds. And guys, the thing is, like, they were in her cars. Like, that's what she got exposed to. And when she passed away, then apparently he was wandering by himself and he had dementia really bad and he passed away. It's really sad. And it makes me really be like, why was no one there for them, watching after their homes, seeing how they're living, taking care of them? It's sad. It's upsetting, guys. It really blows my mind. And this could have maybe not happened. It could have maybe not happened. Just like Michelle Trachtenberger passing away. Could have maybe not happened. You know, she had liver surgery just like a couple weeks before, and she was going through a lot of things, and she actually died from diabetes, which is like one of these things that like I didn't even see that anywhere. But the reports weren't supposed to come out at all. And the coroner actually adapted it because they thought foul play at first. The family didn't want to say anything. Because the religion, they didn't want to say anything. But because it came out that it was diabetes, they actually altered the whole cause of death and released it to the people. So I'm happy we got that, but I'm sad that we lost two great actors, really. Her in her prime of her life. Gene Hackman gave us so much. Honestly, it just breaks my heart. And it sucks when actors go away. And then sometimes they go away for different reasons. Look at Kate Blanchett. Okay, Kate Blanchett says she wants to retire. And, you know, we hear this all the time. I got to say, we hear this way too many times. Actors are going to retire. And I just say, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. But she was doing an audio play, and she was talking about, like, her craft during it, okay? And she said she's seriously thinking about stepping away from her craft. One day. Because they all say eventually, one day. But the audio play from the BBC Radio 4's The Fever is coming out, and she was doing an interview, and then they said, well, you didn't say you're an actress. And she goes, I didn't. I didn't. It's because I'm giving up. And her family rolls their eyes every time she says this, but she isn't going to give up acting. There's a lot that she wants to do with her life beyond that. And so, unfortunately, she's going to end her acting career soon. And she's only in her 50s. I feel like she's got a lot of life to live in the acting community. But you know what? Actors say this all the time. They're going to step away. They're going to be done. The only person I really believe this will be done pretty soon is fucking P. Diddy, guys. P. Diddy! Because P. Diddy is going to trial. He tried to delay it. He honestly did. He wanted a 2-month adjournment because he said that the prosecution has all these new indictments coming forward, and they're pushing so much more case evidence towards the defense. They need more time to process this and go through it. And the court said, we're going to take 48 hours. We're going to decide that 48 hours ended. And you know what they said? Diddy, you're going to trial. May 5th is actually.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it, right, Pepe?
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. But the thing is, though, he is going to go to court May 5th. That'll actually be the looking for the jury, and then actually the actual court will move forward May 12th. They'll actually get into court, and we'll actually see what happens. We're going to keep you posted on all this Diddy news because Diddy is everywhere, and we can't stop talking about P. Diddy. Everybody just can't stop talking about him. And you know what? Something else, though, it may take years until we actually. It feels like it's been years. It feels like it's been fucking years since we heard about this first thing about P. Diddy. And it's been years since the last. Yeah, it feels like years. It does, Peppy. It feels like fucking years.
It does.
He's going to jail. I think so too. I think he's going to jail. And
He's already in jail.
Well, I think he's going to prison. Should say prison. Do not collect. Go. Yeah. He's going to prison. And he can suffer there like a lot of people are suffering in 28 years later. And the new trailer came out for 28 years later. And if you guys haven't seen it, of course I have it here for you. That's what we do on Kruse Control. But the screenwriter and filmmaker Alex Garland came forward to explain how they got to the running zombies. Because we worked on 28 days later. He's moved up now 28 years later. Been in all of 28 weeks later and all that. And he said he used to play Resident Evil when he was younger. And he was playing Resident Evil when he was actually writing the script for the first one. He saw the dogs, and the dogs were running and jumping and crazy. He's like, this is what our zombies should do. And he was like, we shouldn't be like these zombies. And they go, and they barely fucking move. He's like, no, they should be jumping and going crazy. And he based that off that. And he also said too that he was like, I really want this to be gory. I want it to be something. I want it to stand out. And I think it does. And you know, it's coming out this summer. Here's the new trailer, guys, for 28 years later. Check it out.
There were so many dead. Infected and non-infected alike.
That's why our home is so precious.
Gordon's so excited.
Makes me
I feel
hungry.
he's a bit young.
It just looks like The Walking Dead.
11, 5.
Once you walk onto that
seen it?
mainland,
It's Walking Dead 14.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Don't. Look at what's in front of you. Count the bullets in the bandoliers.
This June.
Oh, boy.
There are many kinds of death.
No, there's
Some
one
are
kind of
better than
death. You
others.
die, you're dead.
I mean, shot an iPhone 15 Pro Max. I'm just saying, it looks pretty fucking good for that. Not Killian Murphy. Yeah, fuck yeah, Peppy.
This is a glorious day. A day of judgment.
There's no discharge in the
28 years later, everybody. And I gotta say, guys, I don't know. I think it looks fucking good. I think it looks interesting. I think that what they've been doing with this could really work, and I hope it does, because we got this one. We got one more coming out after that that's completed, and then they want to do a third one again. So will it happen? Will it not happen? It's all based on you. If you go out and watch and you enjoy it, you'll get not one, but two more movies. And I think we're only getting one of these. Jordan, you know what you're going to say fucking yippee about? Do you know?
I have no.
The Toxic Avenger trailer dropped today, guys. That's right. The Toxic Avenger trailer dropped just like an hour ago. And Peter Dinklage is coming in. This is Peter Dinklage, by the way. Fucking Peter Dinklage right here. Can you believe that? This is him. And Peter Dinklage's Toxic Avenger. We've been hearing about this not coming to theaters.
He got better looking.
Oh, shit, GR. He's going to fucking come after you, GR.
Yeah, you don't play, dude.
Look at fucking Snow White, GR. You better watch your ass.
Slow your roll, GR.
That's her prom date right there.
Oh, shit. Well, I gotta tell you, guys, coming out August 29th, are you guys ready for some madness, some extraordinary toxic Avengerism? Here it is, guys.
It ain't gonna happen. You bet your ass it'll be released 3 months later.
You asked for it, Jordan, and you shall get. Here's the trailer for the Toxic Avenger.
Are headaches keeping you down? Is stress making you look ugly and old?
Hi, as you can see, I'm a doctor. Board certified. I have a headache. I reach for the brand of medicine that works the best.
Buy toxamphetamine, hydroxy.
Came to us with those headaches, and we ran some tests. This is a very advanced case of... There is a drug treatment available for this. It's very new and wildly expensive, but your insurance will probably cover it.
My name is Winston Goose, and I've been working for you for 13 years. What can I do for you?
What?
I'm sick, sir. BT insurance won't help.
what is it you do for us?
Hygiene services. Mop shop. What?
Mop shop.
Weird, right?
We're gonna sort this out, my man.
Fire him again. Jesus Christ. Mop shop.
I love bacon. Oh! The Toxic Avenger. The Toxic Avenger.
That was so bad.
Peppy's super excited, right, Pep Star?
Well,
You got nothing.
That and Brian and
Yeah,
Dog
yeah.
Talk. That's a no.
Got nothing. We waited a long time for it, guys, so hope it's worth the wait. I had something relate.
We didn't wait long enough.
Peppy in dog years only has so long. He can't be wasting it on this shit.
this shit should have been 28 years.
I know, right? It's like feels like 28 years later for this Pep Star. I gotta tell you though, one thing that we have waited a long time has been Daredevil, guys. And Daredevil is officially done for the first season. And you know what? A lot of people have their ups and downs, lefts and rights, but one thing I'll say about this series is like we know there was massive reshoots. We knew going in, right? And the new showrunners actually only did episodes 1, 8, and 9 incomplete. Those are all new episodes. 2 through 7 are kind of like a hybrid besides episode 5. Episode 5 is completely the old showrunners without any kind of edits, any changes. But the rest of it, they added a bunch of different castings, changed about this stuff. I love how it ends. I think it's graphic, it's gory, it feels like Daredevil. But again, it took us a long time to get to that phase. We'll talk about it with Jordan a little bit, but I still am super excited to see where this goes. And March of 2026 is when season 2 drops. And I gotta tell you, Brad Windenbaum, who is the head of Marvel Studios streaming television animation, came forward. He was doing the real roundup, and he said that their idea is they're shooting already right now. They want to be able to expect Daredevil seasons annually in March of every year, as long as you guys watch again. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. I think they finally have the path set that can be like the original show. There was some hiccups. We'll talk about that more. We might do a whole full like spoiler talk this weekend too about Daredevil with Sean as well, and maybe Jordan. But guys, I'm excited about Daredevil. I think it was a long wait for a good reason. I can't wait to see where they go from here. We've been waiting a long time too for Marvel to get their shit together. And of course, they have been working on the Avengers, guys. And the Avengers has a bunch of images that have come online. And everyone's like, is this real? You got Wong and James Marsden. You got James Marsden, and you also have Ian McKellen talking as Cyclops, and you also have a picture of Dr. Doom himself, Robert Downey Jr. But they're all AI.
Full of shit.
They're all AI. They're all fucking AI. Well, I mean, it's questionable about the Marsden and the Ian McKellen because he has a beard right now. I'm like, why would he have a beard but not have a beard in this picture? The Wong one, I gotta show you. I'm gonna move him over here. I'm gonna move Dr. Doom over for a second because I want to tell you, you guys can't see this, but I'm gonna fix this for you. So if you see right here, the two of them are like, what's this scene? Why is he not wearing his glasses? Guys, that's clearly a porta potty behind them. They're literally they just took a shit, and now they're sitting together having a conversation.
Are you saying this scene is full of shit, Brian? Is that what you're saying?
And I'll tell you right now, according to Marsden, he takes those glasses off any chance he can because they're coated on the inside to make them even more red, and they give him fucking headaches, he said.
Queen watch Daredevil. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. I mean, they're great. They're like Oakleys, aren't they, Jordan?
Yeah,
they
the
were at one
original
point.
girl. I got 2 pairs. They're called X medals.
Oh,
they're actually
okay.
worth a lot now.
Do you have them on you now?
I don't have them on, but I got them right here.
Look at this. He's got them, guys.
These were made in 2001.
Oh shit! Here he goes.
Oh, they had glasses back then.
They're actually one of the only Oakleys that were made out of actual metal instead of the plastic carbonate. You know, all their shit they make them out of.
That's awesome, man. I mean, that's the problem is they don't make shit like they used to anymore. You know, everything's plastic, and it just sucks. But I gotta say though,
including our cars,
it cost me for original pair back in 01. They were like, I think they were like $400.
What?
But
$400?
Shit.
Yeah, but to buy them now on eBay is about, for a good pair of like serial numbered X metals, is about $1,500 for a good pair.
Damn,
I
dude.
got a place downtown on the corner. You can get them for $89.
Cents or dollars, Ron?
Exactly.
I believe that, but don't believe the hype, guys. Don't believe all this AI stuff. Is Robert Downey Jr. going to be like that? I don't know. Long hair, bearded. I don't think so. We've seen pictures of his hair being kind of like the broccoli hair kind of right now. So when I see this, I just don't believe it. And you know what? I'm excited about Avengers. Everyone's saying it's going to be. Well, I know like Anthony Mackie's coming forward, but like, I want to be with the X-Men. That should happen. And people are like, is he spoiling shit? And he's also like, it's going to bring back the old Marvel feeling. And people are like, is he spoiling shit? Don't believe this shit.
He's trying to get everybody hyped.
He's trying to. Because his movie didn't do as well as he wanted to. He's trying to hype people to keep him as Captain America, you know? He's like, please, I want to keep working. And he's a great actor, guys. I'm not giving Anthony Mackie shit. That movie did not do as well as it should have done. And I think at the end of the day, Marvel needs a hit.
He's not Captain America. That's why.
I'm not going into this again.
I gotta tell you guys, but that is happening. Finally, Avengers. And finally, there can be only one. The Highlander is coming. Guys, the Highlander is finally moving forward. Wait a long time for this too. United Artists and Scott Stuber are finally in negotiations with Amazon MGM to finalize this idea with the rights to bring this to Amazon here with, again, Henry Cavill being the Highlander. We got, the guys, you know what I got to say about this, a big thing? Yeah, Henry Cavill coming in, that's great, being Highlander. I think that kind of works really well. But Chad Stahelski, who, if you don't know who that is, you guys, you'd probably know who that is. He runs all of the John Wick franchises. So he's got John Wick 2, John Wick 3, 4, 5. He's doing 5. He's doing all the spin-offs, Ballerina. He's the main person behind that. He wants to do this and do another series too based off this, make a whole brand new franchise and universe with the Highlander franchise. I'm all about it, guys. I love Highlander as a kid. But I mean, Lambert, who can replace Lambert? Can Cavill replace Lambert? That's my question. Sean Connery? Who's going to replace Sean Connery? There can be only one, guys. I'm nervous about it, but I hope it's great. But, you know, they're kind of like, the guys know what Highlander is. They're kind of like, I guess they're aliens, right, Jordan? They're aliens in a lot of way. They land in Earth, and then they're trying to conquer.
They're immortals, Brian. They're
aliens.
just immortals.
He's remembering that terrible sequel that got retconned, Highlander 2, where they were in space and they were aliens.
They were aliens. Yeah, they were aliens. I'm saying, you know.
They totally.
In the original series, they were just Eternals, Brian.
No, not in Highlander 2. It still starred Christopher Lambert. He came back, and it was fucking terrible. And they basically, when Highlander 3 came out, they said 2 never happened.
I like 2, man. I'm sorry. I like 2 with the purple, pinkish bubble around the world. I liked it.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Brian,
guys,
you are hopeless.
He likes everything.
Peppy loved it, too. Peppy's a big Highlander fan.
Highlander was a great show. Don't fuck with it. Leave it alone.
Oh, he remembers the 90s show. We're talking old school movies.
Yeah, like the movies are good, though, too. The movies are fucking so epic.
Throw down some snickety snacks.
Damn right, Pep Star. But I gotta say, the one thing, though, I still say they're aliens. But the question has always been, are there aliens out there? And we might have found evidence that there are. Guys, and this is not a normal cruise control topic. Of course it's not. But scientists have come forward saying they have tentative evidence that a faraway world has life. Like real life. Like, this is no joke. I'm gonna stop the fucking shenanigans for a second. Like real life. The Cambridge team has been studying the atmosphere of the planet called K218b. All right, and they have detected signs of molecules which are only on Earth that bring forth life. And there's so much, they're saying there's thousands of them. It's a water world. It's a water world. Water world. There's smokers. There's no smokers. But it's a water world, guys. And
you don't know that, Brian.
There might be fucking smokers. There might be 100%. But it's 2.5 times the size of Earth. It's 700 trillion miles away. So 124 light years, guys. It would take beyond a person's lifespan to actually get there. But what they have is it's called DMS and DMDS. It's dimethyl sulfide and dimethyl disulfide. Something else. Disumsulfide. It's like disumfide. I'm going to butcher that, JR. That's what I do. But these are the gases that marine plankton actually produce and bacteria. So the fact that they're saying this is like this whole Earth, this whole planet is full of it, it showcases that this is probably the first planet we found with life that of course the government hasn't covered up. But you know, what I'm saying right now, this is probably a real thing. They say they're doing a bunch of research on it within the next year or so. They can confirm everything, guys. But honestly, fuck. Peppy, do you think there's dogs on here too, man?
Absolutely not.
No
Let me
dogs?
ask you a question, Brian.
Yeah.
When the ladies went up in the capsule, did you notice them wearing any helmets or their hair getting messed up? I think it was an AI job.
That's why they didn't wear helmets. They didn't want to mess up their hair.
It was an AI job.
Peppy's fucking hating on the AI these days. It could have been, but I mean,
you didn't see the mannequin hand in that one photo.
They were up there for 11 minutes, and they spent 5 of them looking at a camera.
Hey, they're
Jesus, what else are they supposed to do, Ron?
Yeah,
Ron is on to something.
Exactly.
Is it near the dog star? It could be near the dog star, Queen. But I gotta tell you, dogs are back in the news. And Pepe, you're gonna be mad at me about this, but maybe you'll love this show. I want to tell you about Fixed is coming. Have you heard about Fixed? Because there's probably no dogs on there, but there's dogs here on Earth. And a new animated production is coming to Netflix called Fixed. And guys, Jenny Tarangoski, sorry I butchered your name, buddy, has brought this project forward over on Netflix. And you ready for this? You ready for this? He said it started off as like a Lady the Tramp kind of thing, and it branched off into their own thing. But Fixed, I really want to see this. It tells the story of Bull, an average all-around good dog who discovers he's about to get neutered in the morning, about to cut his nuts off. And the gravity of this life-altering event sets in, and Bull realizes he has one last adventure with all of his best friends to go out there before he gets his balls cut off in 24 hours. What could go wrong? I'm going to watch this, guys.
Everything.
Coming out August 13th. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Pepe doesn't have his balls anymore, so, it's sorry, Pepe.
Hey.
That's private information.
That explains the high-pitched voice.
It's a fucking HIPAA law.
I'm sorry, buddy. You have your balls. They're very big, and they're
the size of great.
My balls alone.
A lot of breaking news, everybody. Well, no, it's a lot of breaking news.
Yeah, but you can lick yours, Pepe.
Hey.
You can lick yours.
And you know what, guys? You can lick these hot takes. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute break down all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb right there blows up? And if they don't, it's fine. Like I've always said, it's fine, guys, because it comes down to you. You guys vote. You tell us who is our hot take master for this amazing episode 232 or 23 of Kruse Control, guys. I'm excited. Who's going to win? Let's go to our panel. Let's find out, guys. Let's find out. Woo, maybe Pepstar's going to win hot takes. I don't know if Pepe will do hot takes.
Pepstar's not doing it. Shut it down. Not doing it.
Is it because go lick your balls, Ronald says. Oh, shit.
No, guys, if you keep it up, I'm going to break north.
There you go.
TMI, Pepe.
Breaking news. GR, who's going first in the hot takes?
Well, just because it's a new week, I'm going to go first.
Oh, shit. The thirsty daddy's going to go first?
I thought it'd be different. I always pick on the other two co-hosts.
You're different.
I'll do it this time.
Oh, you're different. Oh, shit.
He's got him today.
That's a polite way of putting it, Ron. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah. Just don't pick any fights with Pepe, GR, during these hot takes, okay?
Well, not until we get to his story. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
What are you talking about, pal?
You'll figure it out.
All right. Well, here we go, GR.
Let's do these hot takes.
Yeah, you do these hot takes, GR.
This is why GR wants to go
Yes,
first.
sir.
He's afraid one of us are going to poach his ideas.
Oh, shit. All right, GR.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do, Jordan. Yeah.
Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Very true. All right, GR. You feeling good about these hot takes? You centered. You're sophisticated. You're honing in. You got them written down, or maybe you got them right here, and you feel good about this tonight? How you feeling, GR? You feeling fucking... like there's fucking perfection personified happening, or what?
Well, let's get on with it.
All right. All right, GR. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Twisted Metal Season 2, it's all bent, but I can't wait. Brutalist to max. No Adrian acceptance speech, please. Hackman and the Rats. Serious question, was Alzheimer's to blame for that infection? Trachtenberg diabetes, it's a bitch of a disease, and to die that way is tragic. Blanchett retiring one day. Yeah, right. Want to bet on that? Let's see, Diddy DENIED? Nope. Bastard's going to trial. 28 years later, zombies will be zombies, Daredevil, loved it. Back to the real Daredevil. More AI bullshit. Who cares? Highlander, Cavill's a good choice. I can't wait to see it. Life on another planet? We don't know because it takes us a couple of days to get there. 6. Tasting castration. Question is, what would you do? Toxic Avenger? Just like as I said, Snow White's prom date. And it's
great. Hey, GR! GR, how's that feel? You feel good about those hot takes? The wise GR goes first.
I always make Ron or Jordan go first, and I thought it was only fair that I stepped out in the front this time.
There's a chink in the armor. That's why there's a chink in the armor.
Oh shit!
No, I got balls enough to go first, but I can't lick mine.
Whoa! Why are we picking up Peppy again?
Yeah, why are you picking on Peppy?
GR?
I wouldn't have picked on Peppy. I was just making a comment.
We're going to say it for the last time, GR. Shut it down, buddy. Shut it down.
Yeah, you're about to get fucking... Peppy's going to come and drop kick you, GR.
Yeah, well, he couldn't get up this high if he wanted to.
Oh, fuck. Now, I think he's trying to say you're kind of short, Peppy. That's not cool, is it?
No, you can't say short. He's just vertically challenged.
Okay.
And you are mentally challenged.
I never argued that point, Peppy.
We're off topic. Let's
let the goat get the goat in there.
Oh, look at Ron putting it back on it.
Great hot takes. Who's gonna go next?
Well,
GR?
I think that, obviously he's bitching about it. So Ron.
Oh,
I don't know why you're picking on me.
Best for last.
No, he's picking on you, Ronald. He's picking on you.
Well, he was complaining we were off topic, so I wanted him to get us back on topic.
It was a fact. I was stating facts.
It's a fact.
I'm with you, Ron. This guy is
Thank you.
driving me nuts.
Well, that's a short drive.
Oh, wow,
shit.
Got him.
You know what, GR? At least I have some functioning balls.
Oh, I thought you were going to say hair follicles. All
right.
Ron.
All right, Ronald. How you feeling about these hot takes tonight? Feeling good? Feeling positive? F3Gdom is coming into your way. I'm excited about this. Here we go. Without further ado, and you're going to win tonight. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Twisted Metal, the debut is set. That's great. Great for everybody. The Brutalist to Max. Of course, Max has great programming. Gene Hackman's house infested. It was really kind of gross. They were everywhere, and she died first, and I don't even know if he knew what was going on there. Michelle Trachtenberg, another thing. Really sad. 39 years old. Too early. Kate Blanchett retiring. I don't believe it. It's going to be a share retirement. Diddy date moved to Cinco de Mayo. I wonder if that was intentional. 28 years later, it's kind of like that one that we watched on TV, but now you got to pay for it. Daredevil season 2, isn't that the one with Ben Affleck? Don't believe the AI superhero photos. No, you can. There's always something a little bit off. That if you define it, you know what it is. Highlander to Amazon. That looks really good, actually. Life on Another Planet. Of course, there's life on another planet. We aren't the only ones. And Fix is coming. That sounds fucking hysterical, and I don't like cartoons, but I might tune into that in August. There you go.
Great. Hot takes, Ronald. Woo! How's that feel, Ronald?
That feels good. That felt good.
Is that? You think that's going to be it to win tonight? What do you think?
In it to win it.
I think so.
I think so too. I think that could be very potentially.
It can all be done.
Beautiful dreamer, come on to me.
What is that noise?
I don't know. Did you hear something, Peppy? I thought I heard something.
Oh boy, don't start doing that, pal.
You know, GR's told Peppy to keep his J job. I don't know. Maybe I'll spin it around. I'm just saying.
Hey, at my age, I don't have a day job, so.
Well, I gotta say, great hot takes, Ronald.
Thank you.
Bravo.
So we left. I guess Jordan for last here, guys. Right?
Woohoo! As he says, the best for last.
Champ's got to defend his crown.
Oh shit! Jordan's feeling good about this tonight. How good you feeling? You feel like you got this wrapped up, Jordan, tonight? You feel like you got this locked up?
Wrap it, put a bow on it, and mail it.
It is Superman Day.
That's right.
You're a big fan of Superman.
He's not.
Put a fork in him. He's done.
Oh shit! All right, Jordan. All right. I believe in you still. I believe in you. You got that twinkle in your eye. You're feeling good. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Twisted Metal. That's awesome. Can't wait to get more Sweet Tooth. The Brutalist to Max. I haven't seen it. Heard good things. Don't know if I could watch that. Gene Hackman's. That's pretty sad about the rats. I mean, there's not much more to say. Michelle Trenchberg. Diabetes is a bitch. My sister has it. She's got a lot of complications. Kate Blanchett, she's going to retire the same time Jim Carrey does, and I'll probably be dead by then. Diddy did it. Well, Diddy's going to shake that tail feather all over prison, and or he's going to be, somebody's bitch.
Oh, yeah!
28 years later? Yeah, it's 28 years too fucking late. Okay? Walking Dead did it already. Daredevil Season 2. Loved the first season. Can't wait for the second season. Don't believe AI. Yeah, I mean, I could put myself in there and say I'm going to be goddamn Dr. Doom. Highlander, Duncan MacLeod. Cavill looks more like Duncan MacLeod, the Connor MacLeod. And Fixed, well, that looks like Pepe's fucking nightmare Fixed. What looks funny to me is fucking a nightmare to a good old Pep star.
It's true.
Life on Another Planet. Can we just send all those bitches that took 11-minute trip that way? Can we beam them there yet? And, Toxic Avenger. That looks like Pepe took a shit, ate it, and then took another shit and watched Fixed.
Great hot takes, Jordan! Great hot takes! Great hot takes, Jordan.
That was shitty ending, though.
That was good. You just sealed the deal.
Good deal, brother.
Ronald's saying you got this in the bag. I don't know, Jordan. We'll see. We'll see.
We all did really good this week.
I think those were some solid hot takes across the board.
No, listen.
What
Brian, that candy you gave me goes good with the screwdriver.
Okay, that's good to know. I can tell you. Yeah, great hot takes.
Hey, Brian.
Yes, Pep Star?
I want to say, Brian, that there were 2 people that were very good, and there's a third one that was a bum. Don't say any name.
No names.
Who's the bum? That's the question. Any comment, GR?
You want to know?
You don't need to. When you're on top, you don't bend to the riffraff.
Well, 12,431 subscribers, guys. Thanks to the new 10 people that joined us here in the past few minutes. Great hot takes across the board, but it's not up to me to decide who wins hot takes. It never is. It's not Pepe, right? Pepe, you don't have any kind of say in this, do you at all? No, right?
I have one take.
Okay.
Rest in peace to the great Gene Hackman. French Connection was one of my fabs.
Fuck yeah, Pepe.
Shout out, Florida State people. Prayers up.
Prayers up, man. Prayers up. But it comes down to you guys. Who wins hot takes? I'm starting the chat right now. I'm starting the poll. You guys vote it up and tell us who you think should win hot takes tonight. And I can't wait to find out who's going to win for episode 323 of Kruse Control, guys. Craziness. We just keep going. We do keep going, guys, because we got to get to. Well, you guys vote. Let's take a little time. We're taking a little minute. We're taking just like a little quickie.
Ooh.
All right, guys. guys, it's time for a quickie. Now I'm going to take this time right now, put 10 minutes on the clock, and then at that point, we're going to ask all our guests, or my guests, about what they think about all the latest breaking news. So I'm going to start that clock right now, and we're going to get into it while you vote. Here we go. And it's time for a quickie. All right, I'm going to go over to, who should I go to first? It's always a big debate for me internally. I'm going to go to Jordan first, because, Jordan, first of all, fixed. What do you, I mean, doesn't it look like Beavis and Butthead a little bit?
It does.
Or Ren and Stimpy, maybe Ren and Stimpy.
I was gonna say more Ren and Stimpy kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Can it be a big hit? You think?
Oh, I think it looks. Well, it depends on the writing and everything. We haven't really seen nothing yet. The premise has comedy gold written on it.
It does, right? You're gonna cut this dog's nuts off, and if you cut him off, he's done getting in there, And he has 24 hours to have one more. Hoo-ha, you know what I mean?
One more tryst, one more goal, one more go at it.
All right, Peppy? One more Peppa trip.
I'm not talking about being fixed.
It never happened. He just woke up one day and went, "My God,
holy balls, Batman!" And speaking
of the ladies I have out there in the hood.
He has all the ladies. Just leave Peppy alone, Jordan. Also, on top of there's these AI pictures. The AI pictures, of course, of they're saying about Marsden, about Robert Downey Jr. Also, Lobo. There's a Lobo one floating online that tricked a lot of people because she was in They'd say he was in Supergirl, and people were like, "Oh, it looks like Jason Momoa," and it wasn't Jason Momoa. It was not. Do you think that's a problem? Yeah, it wasn't him. It wasn't fucking him. I'll show you the picture of Jason Momoa. It was not him. And the AI tricked people, like a lot of people online. Is that a bad thing? You think that people will keep believing this shit, Jordan?
Oh, well, that was pretty. The Robert Downey Jr. one looked pretty bad to me. I didn't think that was real in a minute, in a fucking heartbeat. Now the Lobo one looked pretty realistic.
It's fake. It's fucking fake. It wasn't real.
But then, if you look at his makeup job, it looks like the same makeup test he took when he was going to do The Crow.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I can see that a little bit.
You look at that makeup test he did a few years back, and then that still, and it's like the same exact makeup.
Wow. I was trying to I'll pull it up at one point too. But also, the big question I want to ask you, Daredevil, season 2, it's done. Or season 1's done. Season 2's coming. What's your big reaction overall without any kind of spoilers?
God, without giving spoilers, it's hard, but I was a little disappointed in the finale. I loved it.
That?
Huh?
You said it to me, like, why? Why?
I guess I expected a big more showdown or something instead of... There was a lot of, setting up. It shouldn't have been a season finale. It should have been a longer season. It was it felt like a mid-season break when we used to have 20-some episodes on cable.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. It kind of is a mid-season break in a lot of ways because they initially put it out there to be 18 episodes, right?
Yeah.
And so they split it up in half. So it's kind of a mid-season break.
There wasn't much...
You sound like John Campea. John Campea was like, "Oh, well, it feels like we're just leading for season 2." I'm like, suck it, John Campea. I just
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm saying, okay, for one, they teased the same goddamn Punisher scene for 5 episodes to get people to keep watching.
It's true.
Every week they said, "Oh, this is going to be the week. Oh, this is going to be the week." And you got 10 minutes.
They lied?
You got 10 minutes of my boy John Bernthal kicking ass.
He kicked ass as a motherfucker.
And
you saw it.
When he's on the screen, they know what they got. His charisma.
He's so good.
He's the charisma, and I thought we'd maybe get some more what do you call it? Clarity on where they're going a little bit. I thought there'd be a big reveal, when he said we're gonna need people. I'm not going to give anything away, but there was no cameos. There was nothing special.
I thought it was fun. I loved it. GR, you watched it too. Did you feel that way about it?
I wouldn't go. I liked it actually.
I liked it.
It
wasn't great.
I didn't say it was great. I liked it. The fact that the Punisher. To me, it made me smile when I saw who was playing the the Punisher.
Yeah, Berthol.
Because have you ever seen The Accountant?
I love The Accountant.
Yeah. He's in that too.
That's the brother, and I just laugh. And in the new one, he's a co-star in that.
Did you see that they had an interview, Berthol and also Alec, not Alec, but fucking Daredevil. What's his name? I'm fucking blanking his name.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah, well, no, the old Daredevil. Ben Affleck. Fuck, where'd my brain go? Ben Affleck and him sat down for an interview, and they were talking about when he fought his Punisher, and he's like, no fucking way. I think that was great. It was fun because it brought it back into light because he was Daredevil before and all that. I think it's great. But GR, do you think there's life in outer space?
Oh, I know there is. I mean, come on. Anybody that thinks this is the only inhabited planet in the whole of the galaxy, they better get their head out of their ass because it's not.
It doesn't feel like. I honestly, GR, I really don't. I think there's more out there. Like I love that movie Contact. You ever seen the movie Contact? I know it got a lot of shit. Didn't do that well.
Oh, I loved it.
But my favorite thing in there, it'd be like if there's nothing out there, that's a lot of waste of space. I love that. And there was. Right? Like, right, Ronald? You know what's funny, Ronald, is like I was talking to one of my fellow stand-ins over on Nobody Wants This, and we were talking about Matthew McConaughey, and he's been in like, how is he get to be in Interstellar and Contact? You know what I mean? How is he to be in these like big alien type movies?
Right.
And I just love him though. He's so great. And hearing stuff like this, I know this is outside of our world normally for the show, but I love that the idea that this is something that we're talking about still, that we're looking for it. We might have found it. And we can actually say we found it. Do you believe that this could, I mean, it's been in the news a lot. It's been a lot of news. Everybody's talking about aliens. Do you believe this could actually lead to some kind of trajectory where we actually admit that we're not alone in the universe?
I think it's quite possible. I don't think it's going to be soon, but it is possible. But the one thing that I have to say is, you know, every other year we find like water on a planet, which means life, and we're always finding stuff, and there's never a follow through.
Yeah, there never is. And here they're actually sending people in and studying it and double studying it, and they said that because of like, you know, the elements that's putting it out, it showcases that something's breathing. You know what I mean? Something's breathing and putting it out there. So that makes me very excited to see where it goes. And you're excited about the Toxic Avenger the same way, right, Ronald?
Toxic Avenger. Which one was that? That was
Peter Dinklage, your boy.
Of course, I love myself a little Dinkle.
Like Peppy.
I am, of course, because of Dinklage. Yes.
How about? I mean,
one Dinkle or two, Ron.
One or two. That's what Peppy says about Fix too. Like, what do you think about that Fix cartoon? You like that?
That looks fucking funny, man.
I got a question. I got a question for GR since he thinks it's something's out there.
Oh, you mean for Ronald or for Ronald? What do you think's out there?
Debbie, I'm waiting.
What do I think's out there?
What's out there? You said it's life. It's life out there. What's out there? Talk to
life.
me.
Well, a number of different.
Just because
species.
you see a little bit of water.
Well, water means life. I mean, everything comes from water.
Microbes in the water. I mean,
there's microbes in the water.
There is no follow-up.
Peppy, have you ever seen
theater?
Have you ever seen The Greys?
Peppy, there might be something out there. I mean,
I'm looking at him on top of your head.
Woof.
But I mean,
shut him up.
I feel like there might be something out there. I really do, and I think this is a big step forward for that. I really do. Also, because you know, GR, he loves Highlander, right? What do you think about this? Again, this Highlander reboot remake happening. Is this going to be your Highlander this time? You know, GR, let me know.
Well, I don't know that it's as good as the original. It's too early to tell. I think Cavill's a good choice to play one of the characters.
To play Duncan, he'd be a better Duncan.
He'd probably play Duncan. Connor.
I love the series, the TV series.
That was the one with
movies.
Duncan McLeod. That was Connor's cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, I remember. I mean, you guys were all neophytes, and I was actually watching it the originals, not the reruns.
So was I. It was aired in the 90s.
We were you were a babe in the woods.
I was like 8 or 9.
Like I said, a babe in the woods.
There can be only one.
I was, yeah, very well said, Brian.
I wasn't watching it. I was having sex.
Damn right, Ronald. Ronald was getting it in.
So was I. I was just doing it while we had the TV on.
Pepe's getting it in tonight, I think, right? Pepe, you got somebody on the back burner, Pep Star?
A little something on standby.
There we go. But I know that the buzzer went off, but like one thing I want to say very fast, because we've talked about the Diddy himself so much.
Diddy did it.
Diddy did it, right? Pep
He
Star?
did it.
Better get his coin purse ready. Get the wallet going.
He better get his hands ready to wash those drawers out.
I'm not shocked by the not letting him delay it for 2 months. The prosecution really has been pushing for Diddy to get in there and actually get to court. It's time, and I think we have to finally address this and finally put him on this. Put him out there, guys.
Yeah.
Diddy had an empire, and I think that he thought he was larger than life, and he's not. He's not. I think it's the right thing not to delay it anymore. It's time to get to court. I think it's time to get to court.
He's going to go off in court, and he's going to be himself, and it's going to be so detrimental for him.
Do you think he's going to say something, Ronald?
I don't know. I mean, there just could be, and he'll go off on his high horse, and it'll just be like, whoa, okay, you sealed your deal.
Do you think he'll go on the stand?
I think so. I
His
think
lawyers will probably try to talk him out of it, but his ego won't let him.
Exactly.
Well said, Jordan. His ego is going to say,
Exactly.
"Oh, I did this with so and so."
I guess
idea.
He thinks he's suave enough. He's going to talk his way out of anything. You watch.
Absolutely.
Bad idea. I think it's a terrible idea for Diddy to try and go on the stand.
I think what's going to end up happening is I think he's going to take down a lot of other people in Hollywood with him.
Well, that's the thing, too. I think that if he goes on the stand, I think he's going to start calling people out. I think he will. I think that will be the main issue.
Because he's a coward.
And he's going to try to bring people into it. There's a lot of people that are scared the Diddy list came out. Pepe, why do you think it's a bad idea for him to take the stand? You think that's what it is, that people will be mad, or think that it'll be like detrimental to his actual case?
Because he's a known liar.
Yeah.
Who the hell's going to believe him now? Nobody.
Well,
He's bad news.
Pepe, I hate to tell you this, but he's got tapes.
Bad news downtown Chinatown. He did those things. Those other people.
He's gonna hope to start name dropping like crazy, and they're just gonna try to freaking get some rich ass fucking payout. So
it will not matter, guys. He's going down.
I am doubt that, but he's going to take a whole lot with him, I think.
I feel like he might try.
I have a question, GR. When you say take a whole lot of people down, what do you mean? He did all the dirty stuff.
No, he was part of it, but
no,
he didn't do it all by himself. He threw
did
the
all
party.
the dirtiest. He
was the mastermind. He was the mastermind.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might say he was the master baiter, but there was a whole lot of bait going out.
No, he was the oil machine.
You damn well know. You damn well know there was some dirty shit that probably could get Beyonce and her fucking hubby in trouble.
That would be a whole nother case, guys.
Beyonce and a whole lot of other people, I think, Jordan.
That'd be a whole different, like Pepe's a whole different thing. I think that there are people like, I remember when they first announced this, they were showing old tapes. We always talk about Diddy stuff. And he was like, who's the first person invited to your Diddy party? He's like, Leonardo DiCaprio. And DiCaprio's like, oh, fuck no. Oh, no. I not me, guys. And I think that's the problem. I think that he's going to try to infiltrate and go after anybody that was at any party, even if they weren't there for the behind the scenes shit.
But I was just going to say, Diddy had his white parties where, they had the front end parties where nothing was going on. It was just a party by Diddy.
Yeah.
And then
Here's
you
the
had
question, guys. Where is DiCaprio? He doesn't even live in the United States.
That's true. Pepe, he's on a yacht
But you can
someplace.
come home for a visit and go to a party.
I'm just saying they're not going to do nothing to DiCaprio because he's no longer a U.S. citizen. He's not coming back here.
He gave up his citizenship?
He didn't give it up, but he ain't coming back. Trust me.
Then he's still a citizen and liable for anything he did.
Pepe, have you
Where's
been?
Kutcher at? Where's Kutcher at? Where's Kutcher at? He ain't
Oh,
here.
Yeah, Kutcher ran away too. He ran away too.
Kutcher's fucking gone.
I'm telling you.
And
everything in the dark comes to light. My mama told me that.
Bieber was out to dinner the other night and he was on Molly's. I found this out in my car last night.
Oh, shit. Really?
But these two girls are like, were you talking to him? And she's like, he's coming down off Molly's. He's having a hard time.
Oh, man. Well, he was fucking abused, too. I know he was, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Molly Ringwald? Right? Joe? What's that? Who's that was?
Hey, I love
Molly's.
What are you talking about?
I love Molly Ringwald.
She's great.
I love her.
Wasn't at no dirty parties.
No, she
That was a bad joke, okay?
Terrible. You're not a comedian.
Hey, man. Bitch.
Down.
End of the day, though, I will say
I
this.
can't wait to see you. Why I order.
Well, yeah, I know, right? But you guys. Diddy, at the end of the day, guys, I think he tried to delay the inevitable, but the inevitable will always get you. Great hot takes. Great quickie takes, everybody.
Quickie.
If they ever bring back Celebrity Deathmatch, I want GR Waters versus Pepe. Let's get it out.
I would love that shit.
I love you, the goat. He's right on time.
Nice.
Let's get it
It
on.
works for me.
Get it out.
Let's get it on.
I'll remember to wear Jordan. I'll remember to wear ankle guards.
Oh shit.
What you don't know is I've been working out, GR.
Pepe's working out. He's coming after
I've
you.
been working out, buddy. Playing a little
Back
golf,
to the
floating
format.
around in the pool.
Great quickie, everybody. Great quickie.
Hey, Ron, would you quit taking my job?
Guys, we do have a winner of hot takes. And the audience, the chat, the world has spoken. Who will it be? Here's our panel. My question for you is this. Is it GR Waters? Maybe it's Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. Or could it be Beam Me Up Scotty Jordan Sell?
He looks mean. That looks mean.
You have voted.
Ron, you had the thinker pose going on.
The finger pose.
Without further ado, our winner of hot takes is
Jordan Sell.
the Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters.
I feel good.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Woo! Good job. Good job, GR.
Thank you, sir.
Know what, GR?
I know it. I had to break Jordan's streak, you know.
Congrats, GR.
Thanks,
GR.
Pepe.
Well done.
Great hot takes across the board, everybody. Great hot takes.
I want to thank the voters and the Academy and yada, yada.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
What just happened? What just happened,
Thank
Jordan?
you. Thank you very much.
SCFU.
Turning the old GR back. I thought he was going to go on for 10 minutes.
No, he's here. He's here, guys. We're all good. We're all good. Thank you guys for voting. Great hot takes across the board, everybody. Great hot takes.
Jordan, you have to remember my name's GR, not Adrian.
Adrian? Who's fucking
Adrian?
What? Who's calling you Adrian?
Who's Adrian?
He
No,
doesn't
he
even
said it
know.
was going to go on and on. That Jordan was hitting me with the brutalist joke.
Oh, well, I gotta tell you.
Oh,
yeah, that happens. Yeah, yeah. I know. I think you're losing. We're talking about aliens. We're talking about life. We're talking about things beyond the universe. Of course, one thing I want to talk about really is Killer Klowns from Outer Space being rebooted by Ryan Gosling. Can we talk about that?
Why?
Oh my God, guys. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but Killer Klowns from Outer Space is being rebooted. You know what? A big part of me is like, fuck yeah. I'm going to tell you, because I know the Kyoto brothers who actually wrote, directed, created all puppeteers for this. I worked with them on Thundermans back in the day, and they were great people. I did the voice and the mouth for Colosso on the Thundermans, but then they replaced me with Master Shake, and that really upset me. But whatever, that's Hollywood for you. And the Kyoto brothers are fucking talented. They have done so many puppeteering things throughout all the years. They've made some fantastic moves, and I love them so much. And for them, I'm happy this is happening. They had a video game that happened at one point. I love the video game. It was so fucking good. But I think what they're doing here is even bigger. So Amazon and MGM Studios are working with Ryan Gosling. He has a 3-picture deal with them, guys. And the first one's going to be The Killer Klowns from Outer Space, a 1988 cult classic by the Kyoto brothers. Now, it's the 35th anniversary of this whole project. I think that's why this happened. It was directed by Steven Kyoto, and also it was screenplayed by Steven and Charlie Kyoto, and also produced along with Ed Kyoto. All together, they brought this project moving forward. And if you've never heard of it, you're like, what the fuck is the Killer Klowns from Outer Space? Well, it's about a bunch of clowns. A circus tent lands in a field near a small town, and they attack the deviant. And it's attack of the deviant, red-nosed, balloon-twisted psychos from another world who plan to annihilate the whole world, all of mankind, and turn people into cotton candy. Yes, scary killer clowns. They have like a gun, like a ray gun, and they shoot you, and you like turn into a cotton candy. And when people open up, it's fucking gross. It's like bones and blood. That's it that comes out. It's fucking sick. Kyoto brothers are fucking twisted motherfuckers. I love them, but they're twisted, man. They're mine sometimes. It's a great movie. Ryan Gosling's excited about it. The whole production's excited about it. Ryan Gosling's production company, General Admissions, behind it too. I'm just happy about this because I love the Kyoto brothers. But does it need to be rebooted? It's very much an 80s movie in its time. It makes sense at that time. And now, do we need to make it? That's the question, guys.
No.
That's the question.
No, but fuck no.
Well, that's a good question. Well, you two are very vocal, so I'm going to Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward first. So, Ronald Todd, you hear about this. Here's my question. Ronald, you worked on a lot of sitcoms. You never came, I can't remember you coming over to Thundermans at all, right? You never came over there at all once? Oh, I can't hear you, Ronald. I don't know why I can't hear you. Oh, I think you're muted for some reason on, let me hit this. That might help. There we go. All right.
Thank you.
Did you ever work with them before?
No, I just came over for lunch sometimes.
That's what I thought. I thought I saw you there a couple times, but they're a good group of guys. And when you work in a business like this, I think the one thing that I think about the most is like, oh God, these guys get this fucking big opportunity with Ryan Gosling. That's cool because these guys are so down to earth. They're like middle America, normal guys. They made something when they were kids. And it became this cult fucking fandom, you know? We got a video game, now it's getting a movie. It might get a series based off this too.
I think that's cool.
It's right? Even though it's the craziest idea. I don't know if you ever saw it in the 80s. And if you didn't, that's fine.
I didn't. The two words killer clowns kind of freaked me out.
Right? But you've heard of it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think that this will actually be something that the new generation will love?
No.
People are scared of clowns too, right? People are scared of clowns. And so do you think that could maybe hurt their numbers?
I just think I don't think it'll hurt. Well, I mean, people are just going to laugh at it. They're going to hear the title and laugh at it. And that's kind of what's going to happen.
But Ryan Gosling is going to bring the Kenergy to this though, too, right? He's going to bring that Kenergy.
He's not.
Hey, GR, he's going to bring the Kenergy. He's going to bring the fucking Kenergy. Could you see this maybe being a thing because people love Ryan Gosling? And he hasn't said he's starring in it yet, but normally when they don't say they're doing it, they do it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's normally how it goes. So do you think that...
Is his wife in it?
Who's his wife, GR?
Eva Mendes?
Oh, that's who he's married to, really?
Yeah.
Fucking lucky man. Round of applause for him. You know? And if they
that would make it worth watching.
Will that make it happen? She is hot, Peppy. Will that make it happen?
What? Because he's married to Eva Mendes?
Well, being the hot couple coming together, would that make it be a more success?
Nah, I don't think he's that much of a box office draw. I don't think he's that much of a box office draw.
You don't think Ryan Gosling?
Neither do I. I was just trying to be nice about it, Ron.
He is.
I don't think he.
She is.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, she is. Well, I don't know about her either.
She's not. She hasn't done anything.
She's not really a leading actress. She's a good supporting actress.
What she's done is been successful.
Yeah, but she's never been the star. She was in Fast and Furious. She wasn't the star of that.
Right. The movie with
the other
Denzel.
guys, but she wasn't the star of the other guys.
She was a star in the movie with Denzel.
Oh,
Denzel was the star.
No, she was number 2 on the call sheet. She was number 2.
She was number 2.
Brother, come on, man.
Number 2 is
that beats being number 3, doesn't it?
I'm just saying. I think
go
she's a
with
big
this guy again.
I think she's. Yeah, I think she's still a fucking talent.
Butts in the seats. I'm telling you.
You don't think so, Jordan?
No doubt, but she's just not. She's not doing anything. She's not relevant right now.
Yeah, she's not gonna make this thing.
Okay.
When was the last time she did anything?
Enough for itself that if she came back and did it, people would go see it.
The last time I think she did anything, she showed up at the end credit scene of Fast 5 to hand The Rock a piece of paper, and for 5 seconds, that was her last thing.
Wow.
That was a do you want to make a little extra money check?
Oh man, that's gonna blow up her IMDb, isn't it?
100%. Guys, I honestly think this is a weird thing. It's a weird movie, and it is very set in its time. But like,
I think a lot of things that came out of the '80s that became cult classics are a thing of their time, and they just don't work in today's theater, today's society.
But Jordan, don't
like
you think
Gremlins? Gremlins was a thing of its time. Don't fuck with Gremlins either.
Well, we're doing Gremlins 3.
Don't
fuck with Goonies.
Goonies 2 is happening, Peppy.
Oh!
Don't fuck with Monster Squad either.
There's no Monster Squad yet, Jordan. There's no Monster Squad yet. Wolfman still has nards like Peppy. He still has nards.
That little, huh?
Oh, GR, you're gonna get slapped by Peppy's paw tonight before the night's done. But Jordan, don't you think that like the idea is it's like I feel like Gen Z might be about this. I feel like Gen Z might fall in love with this.
It depends because are we gonna go back to the roots? Are we still gonna use puppets and creepy? That's creepy. Or are we
That's
gonna
very
have
creepy.
Weird ass CGI thing that's just
we gotta do puppets.
How did they get my ex-wife in another picture? That's what I want to know.
Because she was available. She was available.
That is creepy. My balls just climbed back up.
All I got to say
just got cold. Just got cold.
Remember
great line, Ron.
Remember how iconic RoboCop was?
Yes.
For its satire, and it's satirical like the news channels, or I'll do that for $1. And then they remade it, and it became a soulless action movie.
Yep.
I just feel like this is going to be another soulless horror film, soulless, whatever. It's not going to have the same pizzazz.
Perfect for Gen Z.
100% correctamundo.
You know what's funny though, Jordan? The chat seems to be interested on this. They want to go back and watch it, and I honestly think that this
they are probably interested in the original. They've never seen it, but I don't know if
the original was great.
The original was fucking awesome. It was great. It was great puppeteering. That's what we need more puppeteering like that. I think it's interesting. Right. It's fun. It was revolutionary at the time. And the Killer Brothers became a household name for puppeteering after that, second to Jim Henson.
If if they did the puppeteering in Suits and the Michael Bay disaster of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles until that CGI mess we got, it probably would have been a decent hit.
Yeah, I don't want CGI for this, so. And Queen wants a reboot of Monster Squad. She loves Wolfman's nards too. I mean,
I love that movie.
I got a funny story for you, Brian. Funny story for you. I was doing a show with puppets. It was Brian Henson, and I did 2 seasons of it, and we were at CBS Radford, and they put the heads on, plugged everybody in, and they were going telemetry. They weren't going hard plug, and we were interfering with the landings at Burbank Airport. We had to shut down.
Jesus, they still got problems with that?
Yes, this was in '94. But we had to.
Were you on Ninja Turtles? Because the original Turtles with Brian Hansen, he was working on it, but his dad Jim Henson was still alive at the time. They had the same problem where the faces in the suits would just start going nuts because they were by the airport, and the signal and it was like demonic. They had video.
This was the other way around. We were interfering with the airport. They weren't interfering with us. We had to pop off the heads, and we had to plug everybody in.
What the hell?
Yeah,
that's wild.
Isn't that great?
I love that.
More than you know.
That.
The world of technology.
It was a show on ABC. It was called Dinosaurs.
I love that show.
Not the dinosaurs. He just buried the lead, man. He's like, hey,
how have we not talked about this before?
About it.
2 seasons.
I heard about it.
Bro, how are we not talking about it? You worked on Dinosaurs? Those were my favorite shows. Those are my favorite shows.
All I told you this is for a kids show or a family show, that ending was the most tragic.
Oh my God. I know.
Die.
But remember the story I told you about how I started a rumor on the set? The producer came down.
Yeah, that was Dinosaurs.
It was Dinosaurs on a Friday night.
Not the mama. Not the mama.
Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.
I love that show. That was Peppy. Peppy used to tell me I loved it so much too, right, Pep Star?
A little something.
I love that show. Oh my God, I love it so much. That's crazy. Because, like, honestly, that was revolutionary at the time. It was a sitcom in costumes, you know.
Do you know the crew was making more than the actors were in the suits because of our hours?
Really?
Yeah, the actors had a really bad deal because they weren't. You didn't see their face. It was a really bad deal that they made. And they would come to the crew like on hiatus and stuff and say, "Do you need your lawn mowed?" Anything like that, you know.
I believe it.
Weird. It was weird, and we raised the floor of the studio of the stage up 4 feet because all the puppeteers would go under the stage and put their hands up and do everything.
That happens a lot now these days.
Yeah.
When they do this puppeteer stuff, it happens all the time, and it's like the voice actors sometimes get more than the actual people in the suits.
Yeah,
you know, and it's
bad
like,
deal, huh? Bad deal.
And that's why we got to fucking fix SAG-AFTRA sometimes, you know? It's
this new deal we just got.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It's true. It's true, Peppy. And if and when I run for SAG president, we'll fix all that shit. We'll get in there. We'll fucking change it, you know, that because it has to happen. Like stuff like that. When someone's acting every day, 9 to 5 or 9 to 8 or wherever it comes down to, you need to get paid.
They would get out of that suit. They were sweating. It was bad.
The money is there. Pay the people.
The money is there, Pep Star. I worked on American Horror Story. I remember one time, and we were shooting in the desert. It was 115 degrees, 115, and they had people in hazmat suits, right? And it was like, and they were like sweating so bad that when they said cut, the people were almost passing out. They'd pull off their boots, and they would drip. It was like water pouring out of their boots. It was all sweat. It was all sweat. We got shut down that day. We also had a COVID outbreak that day, so that was during COVID. It was a crazy time. But I was like, you can't do that to people.
No.
GR, you're a big clown fan, right? Do you want to see Killer Klowns from Outer Space come forward? Are you excited about this reboot happening? Or do you think the clowns should have stayed in 1988?
They should have stayed in 1788.
They weren't there. They landed on Earth in 1988, GR. It's not something that the world needs.
Fuck no. Clowns are pitiful, especially those.
It was actually very graphic for its time, GR. It was very fucking graphic. There was a lot of blood. They were destroying people's like noggins. It was more graphic than Daredevil's.
Brian, you asked me a question. I gave you an honest answer. I wouldn't watch that shit if it was the only thing on television.
So
lose the dude, dude. Lose the dude.
No, Peppy, I'm being honest. He asked me a question.
GR. Read the room.
Will it fail, GR?
Dilligaff, Jordan. Dilligaff.
He didn't tell you FOAD. He didn't tell you FOAD at least, you know.
That's next, Brian.
So GR's not about it. Ronald's not about it either, right, Ronald? Nothing.
No.
Jordan, not about it.
I'm about the original. I'm not about this remake.
I'm going to tell you, I might be alone on this.
Here he goes. I'm going to like it.
Peppy's not for it either, Pep Star, huh?
No, sir. It's a hard no.
So, Brian, that shows that 4 of us on this show have good taste.
Hey, and one wants to speak reality for a second. Here's what I say.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
The Kyoto Brothers are they are an unknown song in Hollywood. They're 3 brothers that have been making puppeteering very successful on multiple shows throughout multiple platforms across multiple decades. And I think that they are not as successful as Jim Henson. They might never be. And for me, when I hear this, I think one thing. Thank God someone recognizes one thing they did as something that meant something to the business. And please give them an opportunity to make some fucking money, because it's the weirdest fucking IP-ness. It's odd. It's out there. It's fucking ridiculous. But you know what? It's going to make those guys money who need money and deserve money, and who you spent countless hours crafting characters across countless platforms and have been paid pennies. Thank God they're going to make, hopefully, a big franchise paycheck. That's what I say. You know what? It might be shit, but I hope they make money. And
let's not forget, everybody. He also said the Crow reboot looked good because of the trailer.
But I also said, Jordan, it wasn't going to make money. I also said it was not going to make money.
And I remember right, everybody here but this guy thought it looked decent.
Well,
it was shit. It was shit.
That proves you were half right, Brian. It didn't make any money, but
I still say pay the people.
Oh,
That's
pay the people.
And people that are being
how much money are they going to get? Are they going to write it? Are they
producing it? They're getting all the back end points. They're going to make money. All they're saying is executive producing right now. Hopefully they get more. That's what I hope. I hope more, you know. But you know what? We're getting more Fantastic Four. It's going to keep happening because, again, Marvel can't stop, won't stop, cannot stop. And the Fantastic Four trailer dropped, guys. We got to talk about it. And I can't wait because I've been waiting for this fucking trailer for a long time. So here we go. Everybody's talking online. Let's talk about it in our feature story of the night in Comic Corner. The retro futuristic 1960s vibe Fantastic Four has finally dropped its very first trailer. Yes, Queen knows Kyoto Brothers. They finally dropped their first trailer. And it's honestly, guys, I mean, I'm going to let it speak for itself in a lot of ways. But I know the big thing that came for the Fantastic Four was Joseph Fiennes came forward. Not Joseph Fiennes. Joseph, why the fuck am I saying Joseph Fiennes? Different name. But Joseph, who plays the Human Torch, came forward, and he was like, guys, we're changing how they're looking at Johnny. And that's a big thing for me, because I think that Johnny, for a long time, was looked at as being this womanizing, seeking after all the women, going after them. And also on top of that, you had, again, Kirby, who plays the Invisible Woman, was saying that she was always the hot to trot, young, sexy thing. And they're changing the whole dynamic of Fantastic Four. Like, we're not having the womanizing, Devil May Cry type guy. We're not having the woman that's a hot to trot. You got to get in the bed with her tomorrow day. No, we're going to have a mom, a dad, a brother, and somebody dealing with a transformation. Is that a word? I don't know. A transformation.
Transformation.
I like transformation better. I like transformation. That would change somebody to their core. You know, and I think what they're doing with this is interesting. It's different. It looks like Fantastic Four. It has a retro vibe. They're diving back into the comic books. I love that so much. But I want to watch the trailer. We'll talk about it, guys. I'm super excited. Fantastic Four is coming out this summer in July, and the official, final, real trailer has dropped. Here's the trailer for Fantastic Four.
Wow, folks, we all know the story. 4 brave astronauts head off into space and come back forever changed.
This car?
Our city, our planet, owe a debt to these intrepid souls. And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
Thank you, Fantastic Four. Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four! Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
I like the look.
Harvey, how's that sauce looking? Oh,
that's too much bear for me, but it's cool.
That's fantastic.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You're late for dinner.
Quinn, Joseph
Yes,
Quinn,
we
there
are.
it is.
You late?
I just said that.
Are you pregnant?
What?
Couldn't shave the mustache.
You're gonna be the
I know,
best
it's in his
mom
contract,
in
Jordan.
the world. And you are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth. We are gonna be the best uncles ever.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
I feel like he's the one person that doesn't work. But, you know, talk about that.
I agree, Brian. He's totally not Mr. Fantastic.
Are you the
He got the
protectors
job
of this
because he's already
world?
contracted with Disney and others.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, true, Jordan.
Exactly.
This is weird to me, too. I like her, though.
That looks
I
like
stretched
shit.
the bounds of space, and they hurt.
Are we safe?
I don't know. There's not enough time.
I'm not giving up. We will face this together. We will fight it together. As a
Good.
family.
How
Has to
many
be
movies
us.
are we going to see a Hulk-like character pull a freaking boat with a chain?
I like you finally see him stretch a little bit, Jordan.
A little bit. You damn well know that freaking CGI ain't done.
We will
It's not.
protect you.
It's not. You can tell that
Well, you
trailer.
gotta do something to earn the money.
First steps. We gotta see Galactus.
You get to see his foot.
Here's the one thing I will say: is good special effects, yeah, quiet. But I would say this: the one thing I like that it's like finally feeling like a family dynamic. I think before we always had, and I guess before about the description, but we had, they were all super young. In this, we have her getting pregnant. It leads forward towards having that dynamic. And I think she has a different take. Like Kirby playing the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm being an actual like mother and having that motherly figure is a whole different dynamic change for this whole franchise. You actually have a woman that's trying to protect her family because she knows she's pregnant. And that's a big change, Jordan. That's a big change from the Fantastic Four.
Not
And
from
Johnny-
the comic books.
Yeah, not from the comic books, but what we've
Thank you, Jordan.
but what we've seen on screen before.
I mean,
You know what we've
anybody
seen on
else heard
screen.
of Franklin Richards?
I know, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that, Jordan. We're gonna get that. But I also think on top of you saw Johnny Storm before. I remember in the original Fantastic Four.
I'm sorry. Chris Evans was the perfect Johnny Storm.
He was great.
From the books I read, he was that cocky asshole back in the day. And I will say, in this trailer, I wish we got the dynamic between Ben Grimm and Johnny. Because if they don't have that playful banter, brother, I hate you, but I love you, but you're a dick atmosphere, it's not going to be a Fantastic Four movie. Those two are at each other all the fucking time. And right now, all I get is this Johnny Storm is like, hey, you're late. Hey, you guys are all great. Hey.
The Rocky Man is interesting. I think you're gonna still have that, Jordan. Hold on a second, Jared. 1 second. I think they're still gonna have that. I think we're still gonna have that. But I think at the end of the day, they're trying to make this more of a family film. And I think before we had it be so discombobulated. Look at like what we used to have in the original ones. Even when you had, I do agree with you. Like Chris Evans was a great Johnny Storm. I think he was fucking great. I always think about that sequence where they're snowboarding and they land in the snowbank and then they have sex in the snowbank, him and some random girl. You know, man, that's what I think about. I think about Johnny Storm. But I think what they're trying to do here is we establish them. They've been there for a long time. We know who they are, but now this is about them trying to save the world. It's like we're doing the second movie but doing it better. That's what it feels like
I
to
was
me.
gonna say because I don't know, a lot of this trailer I got from the same vibes.
The second movie.
Well, yeah, but I got the same vibes as the first movie we watched. With they were all famous. If you don't remember, they got famous. They were all freaking woohoo! Yeah, we're famous.
Everybody loved him.
Everybody loved them. I mean, it's more of the same, except now we got a real Galactus instead of a giant shit cloud. So
will this tie into the Doomsday? Or everybody's saying that's going to be like that. Dr. Doom will be in this. It'll tie in. Do you see that happening, Jordan?
Yeah, they're gonna have to because we're getting pretty close to unless they're gonna like introduce Doom, unless they're gonna introduce Dr. Doom in his own movie, but that seems kind of stupid.
He'll be in here. He'll be in here.
I'm disappointed.
Oh, Pep Star's not happy about this.
Well,
this is a
There's no Alba in this one.
There's no Alba, Jordan. No Pep Star. There's no Alba. No Alba. We got a mom. There's no hot mom. There's a mom.
When did hot moms become superheroes to save the world?
Now, Peppy. I'm sorry. This is a new world, Pep Star.
You want to do a family? Do the Jetsons.
That it's pretty. It feels like the Jetsons.
Look like.
It feels like the Jetsons.
Jordan.
Ronald Todd.
Yes.
It feels.
GR's been wanting to say something forever. Can we let GR talk for a second?
No, go ahead, Ron.
Okay, all right, GR. Okay, I'll let GR
GR's
talk.
on mute.
Oh shit! Peppy's like fuck. GR, you're super fun about this. What do you think?
This was a combination of the start of the Fantastic Four that I watched before you guys were born, and the movies. You know, the only good thing about this, and it's the first time in the movies that Miss Invisible, whatever you want to call her, was an age-appropriate wife to Mr. Fantastic. At least they were in the same age group, not a 25-year difference.
Well, at least they seem very close, don't they, GR?
In the comic books, back when I was watching them in the early 60s.
They're not in the same age group, GR. Pedro Pascal.
Actually, in the original comic books, they were. They were both in their...
in this reboot, she's in her late 20s. Pedro Pascal's in his 50s.
This girl's in her 20s?
I didn't...
This not in her 20s,
talking
right?
about the way they look.
She looks
I'm
like
talking about what
40.
makeup... Brian, I'm talking about what makeup did to her.
Yeah.
She wasn't in her 20s with that makeup and hairdo.
No, she
was
feels
in
like...
her 90s.
Oh, shit, Peppy.
Okay, I was wrong.
Oh, Peppy, get down.
She's not in her 20s. She's 53. She's 37.
Yeah, well, she.
But I'm talking about the way they appear in the movie, not. I mean, she looks in the movies. She looks like she's in her mid to late 30s.
That's what
he
really
looks about the same. It's amazing what makeup can do. It did make me look good, you know. So
I still feel like
we know that.
If you count that really trashy reboot Fan 4 stick, I think they were in the same age bracket.
Yeah, they were. They were
Well,
all young.
I didn't watch that crap.
But for this, I'm like, I look at it, and it's a different dynamic. It feels like, I mean, I get why Kirby and Pascal, they seem like they are kind of the same to me. They seem like we're a couple that fell in love 15 years ago, and now we're having a kid, and now
we're John Krasinski back.
And now I made the same. Oh, I know you would say that.
Hey, Ryan, don't forget to go to Ron because he had a comment about this.
I know. I'm going to Ron right now. I'll go to Ron right now. Ron, I look at this like it's always been. I know you're getting comment though, Ron. You're getting comment. I've always seen this franchise as again. Sue Storm was the hot girl that everyone wants to have sex with. And you're like jealous of the older guy with her.
I've always seen that.
You know? And this one feels like, as opposed to that dynamic, we're taking it from a mother's perspective. This whole trailer is from her perspective. Her trying to protect her family. She's about to be pregnant, or she's about to have a kid. She's with this guy. They're together, and there's a big threat. It's a whole different spectrum, if you ask me. And it's interesting because it's about protecting a family, and they are the first family of the MCU. And I think that's interesting. because are you surprised that Marvel would change the whole dynamic from hot young people to a family that's protecting their own? And that's what it seems like. Is that more resonant for today's population, society, or do you think that could hurt them to change it that much?
What's the MCU?
What is it? Well, you know what the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, I just learned something today. Do I think it's going to be successful that Marvel's changing that formula that they had?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting. I mean, the whole family dynamic is very interesting, and it appeals to a lot of people.
It worked for J.J. Abrams in every movie he does. Look at
Yes.
Mission Impossible 3. We had done about all these missions, and the third one, which I would still say is my favorite one, became about him and his wife, and his wife is kidnapped.
It's smaller. Yeah,
it's smaller, and that was so intense and so it was so driven by love,
Yeah,
and that's what I feel like they're trying to do with Fantastic Four now. Make it about our child. We're about to have a kid.
Not gonna work.
Peppy's not sure, but the whole world is about to be destroyed for our children, though.
That's
That's
an
what it's
interesting
about.
perspective. Definitely, yeah.
We damn well know this world is doomed.
But do you think, Ronald, that would bring
you
more
said
audience
that
in?
out loud, Jordan.
He's telling the truth.
I think that the trailer is going to have to really portray something that'll hook people in with what you're saying.
But do you see it from this one we saw right now?
No, it needs to be punched up a bit.
Punched. He needs to be kicked, punched, beat up, everything.
Okay.
Peppy's not excited about it.
And
Peppy's
I'm sorry, the Silver Surfer from 20 years ago with Doug Jones portraying him looked better than that garbage we seen.
the CG was off.
Listen
CG's
to the
not
man.
good. CG's
Doug
not
Jones
right.
was the perfect Silver Surfer.
Pep, so what do you think, man? Are you excited about the Fantastic Four?
Absolutely not.
Oh shit!
Absolutely.
Do you think there's any world that it works? Peppy?
I'm taken back by the fact that it's a family thing now. Boo! I don't like it.
You miss Jessica Alba and all of her succulent figure-ish.
And the GOAT MJ was right. The other guy with the banter. He had such personality. This guy is Bull Dinky.
But we used to have Chris Evans, and Chris Evans was so quick and witty and all of that,
Yeah, he's good. I like Chris Evans.
Love him.
Yeah, and I still always think that the family dynamic reaches to more people though, and I think that's what they were thinking about when they did this trailer and they did this whole film.
The costume might have not been great. It was great for the time, but Chickless as the Thing was a perfect thing. I mean, he was perfect.
I hear he's kind of an asshole, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm still like
he's from El Paso, Brian. He's allowed to be.
If we cast the Thing on Kruse Control, who do you guys think would be cast as the Thing? He even accepts it. I think Ron Todd would be Mr. Fantastic. I think
I'll
Jordan would be
Yeah.
Johnny Storm.
What?
Okay.
Because I'm a dick.
Because you're a dick kind of
Does
sometimes.
that Brian, does that make you Sue?
Yeah, that makes him.
Fuck you. No, I don't exist in this world. I think Peppy and I are the Silver Surfers and Galactus. We're destroying the world. Right, Pep Star?
Too late. You brought up the Fantastic Four, and you were the only one left.
No, Peppy's the Silver Surfer.
No,
I'm
Peppy's
Galactus.
Kirby. He's Kirby the robot.
Oh, shit.
I don't
So you're Sue.
like that idea.
Not
a robot.
Not tonight. I have a headache.
I just think that at the end of the day, I know people are excited about it. We're super excited about the Fantastic Four. It's the very first next movie. Well, we got Thunderbolts still, but for
Thunderbolts scoring off the charts with their.
I'm more and more excited about Thunderbolts. But I like the idea of going in towards the family dynamic. I like the family dynamic. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think look at that. Can I tell you one thing that actually drives my motivation for this? What Ronald just said. I like that. And Ronald is not a Marvel person at all, right, Ronald?
No.
So how do we get you to watch these movies?
Well, wait a minute. I've just committed to this one because it has family.
Yes, that's how we do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody else. And anything else we talk about, you're like,
going to forget about it.
but he's not going to watch this normally.
Slow.
It's slow, Pepe says. But like, not normally people will not do this. You know, they won't watch this shit. But if somebody can bring it in the heartstrings and bring it to yourself and make you feel something like nothing else,
you got to hook it in the trailer. That's the only chance. You got to hook it in the
think
trailer.
Marvel has to.
I think.
Go ahead, GR.
Go ahead, Jordan.
All right.
No, you go ahead.
You guys, stop being so fucking polite, guys. Stop being so fucking polite.
I think Marvel though needs they need to up their marketing for this, because the last Fantastic Four movies, dating back to the one that never got released in the early '90s, have been shit and badly reviewed. That I think the last one that was so bad, which was Fan Four Stick, people aren't going to come out and want to see another Fantastic Four.
Yeah, well, they're telling you though, this is our first time. You know, Pepe, did you ever love any Fantastic Four movies at all?
Yes, I told you.
You love Jessica Alba. You said that before. You said Alba.
I liked the first one.
She was hot. Ronald knows she was. Ronald, did you ever see the first Fantastic Four?
No.
I gotta tell you,
she's hot.
You would love it.
Acting in there.
They did. They have great acting. But Ronald will love it.
Acting and great chemistry.
Their Dr. Doom was terrible.
Do you like Jessica Alba at all, Ronald?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Is she hot?
Talented.
She's kind of hot. Yeah.
And also talented.
Very talented.
She's talented. Yeah.
Down, boy.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, loose lips. Sink ships, GR.
Yes,
Slow it down.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. And you know, you better watch out because Pepe will piss in your fucking pillowcase if you fucking fall asleep. You get him too much shit.
You know what?
Then the rat with no hair dies.
Oh,
you know what?
He will never die.
Oh, there we go.
If the marketing, if this isn't where the mouse wants it to be right before the movie hits, like if they're really trending down, they're releasing where you have Robert Downey Jr. in this movie, and then everybody will go watch it.
Right?
Well, you're right, Jordan. If it does trend down, they will probably do that. They'll probably start announcing people that they wouldn't say it before.
Of course, they'll make cameos.
The end of the trailer will say, "This all leads to Doomsday."
Yeah, I still like the direction of this. I think it's fun. It's interesting. It's different. I like Joseph Quinn. I like Helen Kirby. I mean, I never saw anything about for him, but I'm still a little weird about her not being like the hot mom. But she's still hot, but she's not like the hot mom. You know what I mean? She feels like the mom, as opposed to being like I'm here. You know, which I think is a good thing because she's a great actress. You know.
Hey, we need the '90s Sue Storm outfit in the comic books where they had the 4 cut out here so you could like get the cleavage all in there, the double D's.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. What I mean. That's what I mean by like not the hot mom, because she's not like tits out, calling it good, you know?
No, she's not. She looks like the father knows best mom.
There you go, right, Pepe? That's what I'm saying.
Early 90s.
But that's what they're looking for in this, Brian.
Well, that's what GR's looking for.
Thirsty daddy.
No, I'm saying they're trying to infuse the family look. They've never done it.
I get it, buddy. I get it.
Oh, I know you do, Pepe. It's the other 3 I'm worried about.
Those guys are right on point. You know what they're talking about.
We just want
this is the first time in the MCU. Shut up, Pepe. It's my turn.
I didn't say anything.
That was Jordan.
Yeah, you were. Bottom line, this is the first time in the MCU they've injected the family into the storyline.
Yeah, it's true.
What I want to know is, are we going to get the Council of Reeds?
No.
I want 8 different.
That's
Reeds
next year.
No, we're not gonna get that, Jordan.
Ronald,
are we getting the Council of Reeds in this one?
I think we're gonna get it next year.
That's what I thought, right?
The Council of Reeds are going to be there. That's what Marvel does now. They go for the nostalgia bait. You're going to get every guy that played Reed Richards in that fucking film.
In the first one,
kind of like Iron Man or Spider-Man.
Ronald Todd Woodward, and I can't wait. You know, can I tell you how great would Ron be as fucking Reed Richards? Can I say that one time?
Nah, he's James Gunn.
Well, he is James Gunn, but he could be a great Reed Richards.
I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry, Ron. I wouldn't put that on you.
Right,
they say it all the time.
Multiverse so hard in these new movies. You know they're gonna stick something in there. The mouse is gonna stick something in there. It's gonna be a post-credit scene like we got of all the Kangs that are going nowhere now in Ant-Man.
Yeah, the mouse always sticks something in there, right, Peppy?
Oh yeah, always.
Always.
Well, if they've heard me pick on him this much, you know they're going to put him in there.
And if it's not the Council of Reeds, you goddamn know they're going to set up this universe's Illuminati.
I don't know. I'm just saying, here's what I think about this. I think that it's interesting. It's different. We're trying to regroup. Marvel's trying to regroup. There's rumors that, like, we're going to do X, Y, and Z with Avengers, of course. We'll talk more about that moving forward. But I think what I see now is a movie about family, having kids, and protecting them, which is so different than we've ever seen from a Marvel movie. And I think they hope that brings a bigger audience in. And then once we hook them, we can get that part of the world to watch the shenanigans that go from there, which is going to be fucking nuts. And I think they hope that Ron Todd will be there. I think that's what they hope.
They hope.
Ron, will you go see us with us? Will you go see it with us?
When is it?
I'll pay. It's July.
I'll pay.
When is it? Because I think I'm busy that day.
July. I'll pay. Don't worry about it. Cruise Control will pay.
Ow! I got that. I got that, Ron.
We can bring Torbit and popcorn and everything. I'll get Torbit a big slushie. We'll go.
He wants to throw that at the screen.
Yes, he does. Like the chicken.
I was just going to say, chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
Chicken jockey!
Gee, I wonder what show you guys have watched.
Anyways, everybody, they're being on Cruise Control. Appreciate you as always. Happy Friday. We're always happy to be here. It was a great show as always. We're at 12,445 subscribers, guys. We went up like 25 during that show. That's fucking nuts. I love you guys so much. If you're just joining us now, a free, fresh perspective from Cruise Control audience, thank you for being here. There's a lot of stuff going on all the time. We're always going to cover it. We're always going to be here. We're never going to stop. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to help make the industry better, and that's what we do every day, day in, day out. Thank you for being here, Cruise Control. I want to say to my group, my audience, my friends, my best friends, thank you for being here, and welcome back. As always, happy to have his practice, Mr. GR Waters. Thank you, GR.
You're welcome, Brian. It was my pleasure. Trust me.
Have a good time, GR.
Hey, guys, if you're liking the show, like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you a dime, and we have a lot of fun with it, and it helps us a lot.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Thank you.
Yes.
And the thirsty daddy, if you don't subscribe, he'll come after your mother. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for being on Cruise Control.
No, I'm nice to moms.
I'm sorry, GR.
Nice the dads maybe, but not the moms.
You're nice to Brian's mom.
He is. He's nice to all your. He's been talking
and
to
Mike's
Peggy,
mom.
Too. But
Ryan, one day you're gonna call him daddy.
Hey, calm down. Thank you for being here. Beam me up, Scotty, Mr. Jordan Self. Jordan! I gave you the whole theme song now, Jordan.
The whole theme song, dude.
Fuck yeah, I did. We're going to find out if we're canceled later. Thank you for being here.
WWE don't play.
We're going to find out. I don't think they care anymore.
Thank you very much.
Linda's doing other things, so who fucking cares? Thank you for being here, Jordan. Hope you had a good time as always. And I hope Daredevil happens this weekend. We'll find out very soon.
Right,
okay, man?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Let
Jordan.
me know. I'm open.
Also, thank you for being here. From Ad 3Gs, our fellow executive producer, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bring that family dynamic, Ron says.
Yeah, I like that.
Ronald, anything else having 3Gs we want to say before we go?
Not yet. We're working on it.
We appreciate you, Ronald.
Thank you.
And of course, we got the Pep Star. Peppy, thank you for being here as always, Pep Star.
Thank you, gentlemen, for having me, and a shout out to everyone in the chat. Happy Easter.
And Queen always loves you, man.
Queen knows I love her.
Very true. Thank you, Luana of the Shell people. Everybody out there, thank you again. Queen, Luana, Kwai. There's a lot of people in the chat. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. We appreciate you as always.
It's not Kawhi, it's Kai.
Okay, it's not Kwai? Kai? Okay, I'm sorry.
It's Kai Chang Kane.
You know what's funny is my favorite moments that I see in the chats are people laughing at my pronouncing of names. There's so many
pronunciation.
Some people laugh at me. They laugh at me all the time, and they're like, "Oh my god, you make me crack up." I'm like, "Thank you." That's over here. Thank you all.
Welcome to the club, Brian.
I know we're at 12,447 subscribers. Hopefully 13,000 by Monday, maybe. It all comes down to you guys.
But
and here's what I say. Hopefully, here's what I say. We've been doing this for 2.5 years. We're trying to bring the news to you in a fun way. That's what we do. And we love everybody that comes here. We're for everybody, anyone, and any who comes forward. We love you guys. Every perspective to your world. We're going to keep growing. Thank you for being here. But you got to keep spreading that love. Because that's the only way we grow, guys. You got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents. Right, Peppy? Tell them, Peppy. Oh, they came down from Xenu, Venus, Saturn, Uranus. They landed smack down in Jordan's backyard. And then Jordan said, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he springboarded over to fucking Ronald's backyard. And then Torben was there. He's like, "Hey, fucking come over to my backyard." And they became best friends. They brought in the chinchillas, bears. Oh my, watch over the kangaroos. They fucking hit GR in his anus. And that was fine because he's like, whatever the fuck's happening.
Excuse me.
Cool. And GR said, okay. If you surround control, said, fine. It's fine. Watch out for those raccoons and make a nest in your kangaroo penis. And that's fine. That happens sometimes. But when that happens, at least you accept it and you agree that one time we'll all come together with all the marsupilamis, all the woodland creatures to become a family in a time in a world where we agree that one thing matters the most. We're all one, and we all subscribe to Kruse Control.
There you go.
Until next time, everybody. Please take care of yourself. Happy Friday. A happy Easter if you celebrate that. Happy Passover. Happy every celebration of your life, your time, your family, and everything in between. Take care of yourself. We care about you. At the end of the day, what matters the most is people caring about themselves, loving each other, and having a great time together. And the thirsty daddy.
Well said.
Getting drunk. Until next, everybody.
Thanks you.
See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.